Yo, what up, it's Don.
Samuel here. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, a lot of you guys have been asking for this. So here it is. It's the Adapt BB, $350. Very freaking expensive. We've been playing in these, and these are our thoughts. This is a performance review. Yeah, so let's get it started off with the traction.
Circles and lines.
And lines. That's the actual patented name.
Yeah, circles and lines. It's very innovative, but
yes.
Translucent outsole.
Yeah, fully translucent.
Fully translucent, and it screams.
Really squeaky, very loud. So on the clean cord, no matter what, right when you get it on the clean cord, it's freaking nice. It's a crazy hard stop, so you're not gonna have any problems if you're playing on a really clean cord. Dust is an issue though. Like, it's really bad on dust. When we first started playing these, obviously we play on a really dirty court, and it was not biting very well. Sliding out. Like really hard if you let that dust build up, you're gonna be sliding out. But we broke it in, and it's actually not as bad on dust as it used to be, like at first. But it's still like not great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
which is kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
I mean, that's step one, especially for a $350 shoe.
Exactly. It is a pretty hard wipe as well. It's not just like, and then you're good to go. You really have to wipe that dust off. So it really likes to stick on dust, or I guess like dust really likes to stick on it. And there's a lot of dirt buildup here.
Yeah, it's really nuts. It's like filthy.
Yeah, really hard to wipe off, like I just said. And a little bit of fraying, but not too crazy. I don't have any like ripping off or anything. So durability seems pretty good. Like the rubber is pretty soft.
Yeah, it's a really soft rubber.
Yeah, it's pretty soft, but I didn't have any ripping off, or like there's not a crazy amount of fraying, just a little bit. So I feel like durability is gonna be okay.
Yeah.
But overall traction, kind of disappointed on dust, especially the wiping and stuff like that. But if you're playing on a clean court, you're gonna be really good to go. So
yeah.
Moving on to the cushion. Ooh, that cushion is insanely nice.
So nice. I was so blown away when I put these on.
Yeah,
I'm picturing it just to be solid because they got electronics in there.
Yeah.
Battery, who knows what else. But man, a nice compression in the heel.
Really? Okay, so it's a really nice compression, and it's really bouncy in the heel.
Yeah,
too.
really bouncy.
Yeah. But it's not one of those cushions where you can feel the foam underneath your foot. It's more of like, your foot is on top of a board and that's going down a little bit. So it wasn't like crazy comfortable, which I'm not mad at because it's a ball shoe. A lot of compression, nice impact protection. The only bad thing about this cushion setup is that the court feel isn't very good.
Yeah, you are a little bit high up. It is a little bit bulky, a little chunky.
Yeah, and the forefoot is pretty dead. Like I didn't really feel anything in the forefoot. It's mostly in the heel. Heel to toe transition is great. Responsiveness is great, and all that. The only thing we didn't like is that the court feel isn't too good.
Yeah.
You're a little high off the ground. But other than that, really nice cushion setup. I do imagine the Cushlon bottoming out though. It is a full length Cushlon foam midsole, and Cushlon does bottom out, Lunarlon does bottom out, foams do bottom out, so
you see a lot of compression marks already.
Yeah, exactly. So just watch out for that. But overall, really nice cushion set. I'm really happy about it. So there's that, and I want to see more Cushlon in the basketball.
Me too. I love
Nice.
Cushlon.
Yeah. I wonder why they don't use it as much.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? But anyways, moving on to the materials. I don't know what they're calling it. Probably a Flyknit, but it feels really different from a lot of Flyknit.
It looks like a mesh.
Yeah.
Almost reminds us of the Kobe 360s a little bit.
It does, yeah, it definitely does.
Super thin. I mean, there's a few layers here, but the top layer is paper thin.
You can see my finger go through it, you know what I'm saying? So it's really thin. It's a really thin shroud is basically what it is. And there is an underlaying material which has more of like I guess it's more of like a knit too.
Yeah, it's like a mesh net kind of.
Yeah. And there is a tongue, there is a tongue underneath everything. So I guess it is an independent tongue, even though it looks like a shroud one booty upper. But overall materials, it feels really thin but supportive. Very soft as well on foot, really comfortable. You don't really have any pinching, or you don't need to break it in or anything. Yeah. So yeah, materials are really nice. I just don't like the really shit suede nubuck material in the back for $350.
Yeah.
$350 shoe, really. But other than that, yeah, I really like the materials.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, feels great on foot.
Yeah, and also you have this little plastic thing here in the toe.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more like a plastic cage or something. It comes up a little bit.
Yeah.
You can kind of see the creasing if you go like this. which I think is added for durability and support, which we'll get into. But yeah, materials are really nice. Moving on to the fit. Obviously, you do have this fit adapt system, which we'll get into. But overall fit, if you want a really tight fit, go true to size. You know,
yeah, it runs a little narrow.
Yeah, it runs a little narrow and tight. If you don't like that, I'd suggest going up half a size. And if you do go up half a size, it is going to be a little long, obviously, but that's not a huge deal because you do have this fit adapt system, which is insane. So how it works is there is an automatic, you know, lacing system. So like once you put your foot in,
there's a sensor and probably a microprocessor,
something like
that evaluates, it recognizes your foot.
Yes.
Automatically tightens to a certain amount, preset amount that you input. So
yeah.
So that starts, and then you can adjust the fit from there.
Yeah, so it is really nice. Very, very handy. It is a little slow though.
Yeah.
It goes, it takes about 5-10 seconds or whatever. But it's actually really nice. You know, you just slide it on, it goes, and then you're good to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at first, once you get it, it is really hard to find the exact tightness that you want, you know? Because like you can't, it's really, really strong.
Yeah, people were kind of wondering, a few people asked me like, oh, like, yeah, you probably can't get it that tight. Like, I want it, this thing, dude, this thing will crank on your foot tighter than you can tighten your laces.
Yes, that's the problem. I think that is a little bit of a problem because like, you know, you're like, oh, that feels pretty nice. So it's pretty tight, it feels good. And then you play a little bit, like 5 minutes, and my foot's asleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was playing, and I was like, damn, like, my foot feels kind of weird. And I was like, oh, my foot's just numb right now.
Exactly.
I didn't even know it.
Exactly. So like it was kind of hard, but you do eventually find it, and you do have to like kind of adjust it while you're playing and stuff. But once you find that, you just you double click it or use the app, and you say, oh, this is my preferred fit. You know, so that feels really nice. I don't think it's a gimmick. It feels nice. It's really good.
It's awesome.
Yeah. So once you get over the little hurdles at first, you know, it's very enjoyable. And the automatic lacing system, just sliding it on, tightening it on your foot is really nice. And also you can tighten it while you're playing too. You tighten it, loosen it, you know, you don't have to stop everyone. You just go, you bring your foot up, you press the button, and then you're good to go. You know?
That was my favorite thing about the shoe.
Yeah.
Hooping in it because the shoe starts to loosen up, or your foot will swell after a long time, or whatever the case may be. I was adjusting my fit, you know, almost every other game. Just, you know, just a quick tap, quick tighten, quick loosen, quick tighten. And it's awesome, you know, not having to completely untie and then tighten your shoe.
Yes. So yeah, fit adapt system is great. You know what I'm saying? Moving on to the support and lockdown. Support and lockdown is really good. I mean, you do have this foam coming up here in the forefoot area, and also you have this heel clip in the heel. So lateral containment was really great. One thing that sucked is that it ground up my pigtail and ears.
Yeah,
right?
me too.
Yeah, it really hurt, especially when doing lateral movements. But once you broke it in, it's not as bad. So I guess you do need to break that in. But lateral containment is really good. You do have a little bit of an outrigger. You are laterally stable, but I didn't really feel like crazy laterally stable because you are high off the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and there is a lot of compression here. So I felt a little bit of like wobbling. You didn't feel that? That was just me?
Yeah, a little bit.
Really? Okay, so yeah, lateral stability isn't great, but yeah, I mean, materials and everything is really supportive, so just watch out for that lateral stability. So there's that. Moving on to the weight. I mean, these are freaking real heavy, dude.
They're up there.
Yeah, so 15.2 ounces.
That's like LeBron.
That's like the LeBron 16, 0.2, so it's up there. I mean, like, it feels hefty in hand. It feels pretty heavy on foot. I mean,
for some reason I feel light in these.
Yeah, I think it's because the material. Like, material is super thin.
Yeah, the cushion's got like a little bounce to it.
Yeah.
So you almost feel like you got a little pep in your step, but it's definitely not a light shoe.
Yeah, you definitely feel the weight, but then it feels minimal.
Yeah.
It's weird. You know, it's probably because like all that is coming just from here.
Yeah.
You know, underneath your foot. It kind of feels like Vans, you know? All the weight is underneath your foot. So yeah, it is a little heavy, but it is minimal and it is pretty responsive besides the traction on dust.
Yeah.
Casually walking around, how is that comfort? Really comfortable.
Really nice.
One thing that does suck is that there's no two settings for the tightness. You know, like when I want to casually wear it, you know, obviously you slide it on, it automatically tightens to your basketball tightness, right? Which is, I like to have my shoes pretty tight. So it goes in, as I'm like, that's too tight. So I loosen it up, and you have to kind of like loosen it up before you you know, because it's really tight and stuff, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know how they would fix that.
Maybe they can update that software-wise.
They definitely can, but how would they do that? You know, like there's a casual, but like if you automate, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how would it know?
How would it know
the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, like cushion is really comfortable. Materials are super nice, and I just like that automatic system, adapt fit laceless system or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, casually walking around, really comfortable, and you're gonna turn a lot of heads. Ventilation, pretty nice.
Pretty nice. I didn't really feel too hot, although you know it does feel, I don't know, a little puffy around the ankle and stuff. But
material overall is really thin though.
Yeah, but the materials are really, really thin, and it's really not that hot of a shoe, which is cool.
So ventilation is really good. Durability, I feel like it's gonna be really good.
Yeah, it's definitely really well made. You would hope for the price.
It better be, dude.
So yeah, durability should be good too.
I mean, after getting these, I didn't have to recharge these at all.
I never recharged.
Battery lasts a really long time. You know, if you're wearing this all day and you're playing with it all day, I'm pretty sure it'll still last like a week or two. But yeah, these last a long time, so you're not gonna have to charge these a lot. Aesthetics, I like these.
Yeah, they're dope. They definitely look different. For something about them just looks kind of different, which is dope.
I just don't like how thick it looks here.
Yeah.
But it makes your foot look smaller if you have big ass feet.
Yeah.
So.
And even for casual use, you know, if you're rocking these casually, they go pretty well with a few different looks, and so that's not bad. And on court, they're definitely dope looking, and the shoe is kind of a head turner, especially if you can get it to light up at some point. You know.
Exactly.
It definitely looks amazing.
Yes. All right, wrapping things up. Just forgetting about the fast adapt system and all that, the auto lacing feature. How is it as a basketball shoe? It's really nice.
Yeah, it is.
The only thing is that kind of sucked there's two things for me. The cushion wasn't the greatest for court feel, and all the traction wasn't great on on dust. But other than that, I mean, it did break in on dust, so it got a little bit better, but still kind of annoying, hard to wipe off that dust. Yeah, really solid, really nice performer.
Yeah, I was amazed. You know, just as a straight basketball shoe, and even a casual shoe, awesome, regardless of the fast fit system. Now you throw the fast fit system in there,
it's a plus.
It's nuts.
Yes.
It's a head turner. It's something crazy. I mean, you're showing people this, and they literally can't believe their eyes. They don't know what year they're in anymore.
Yes.
Which is dope. You know, the price is too damn high.
Too damn high
for most people. I mean, but you know, it's a crazy shoe, man.
And you can't complain about it because this is the only shoe of its kind right now.
That's it. And you literally show. There's no other shoe that you can show people that are literally like who don't know about sneakers and are like blown away.
Yes.
Totally blown away.
Will these be in your rotation?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be in mine. So there's that. That's a performance review. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next one.
Later.
Peace.